Chevy dealers.
Up next at 5 a.m. here on Eyewitness News, we'll take you back to the scene of a deadly stabbing in Hartford. Channel 3's Eva Zamaris will have the very latest on the investigation coming up in a live report. We'll be right back after the break. We're following all this morning's big stories. We're live in Hartford this morning where police are on Wethersfield Avenue in the city's south end. They're investigating a homicide there. Channel 3's Eva Zamaris is there. She'll have all the details coming up.
And the search for Jennifer Dulos enters day 20 this morning. Dive teams will be combing a local pond. They're still looking for any signs of that missing mother of five. We'll tell you why that's where authorities are focusing their search.
Eyewitness News on your Thursday morning starts right now.
Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News this morning.
All right, good morning. First at 5 o'clock, we begin with the weather. We got a brief break from the rain, but today you're going to need your umbrella. Good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm Caitlin Nuclo.
And I'm Eric Parker. It sure looks nice now, but that will change, right, Scott Haney?
Absolutely gorgeous this morning, but as you just mentioned, it is going to change for the wetter, not for the better. 5 o'clock. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It is June 13th. It is Thursday. We are one day away from getting to Friday, and you can see the rain is just starting to move into the shoreline. You'll see it over southeastern Connecticut. Not a big deal. For the most part, the roads are dry out there. You got to get out there right now and enjoy it because all of that rain is making its way in towards Connecticut. All right, let's. What? Hello, Middletown. Isn't that beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. What? All right, beautiful.
Even better. You keep getting better.
Look at this. This is like the best I've ever seen.
That looks like we're under attack.
It does. It's amazing. Oh, my God. I have my whole body. I have goosebumps. Oh, my goodness gracious.
You know what that looks like when they do like the old videos of like when like there's like they're testing the atomic bombs and everything turns like the funny colors in like a sci-fi movie. It's like that. It's like when it goes like the negative tones.
Well,
let's hope it's not
that's one way to look at it, Eric. Thank you. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we're safe this morning.
As far as we know.
It's 52 in Winstead, Storrs at 52, in West Haven 59, and Berlin coming in at 55. It is just an absolutely gorgeous sunrise. Let's take a look at the state capitol, a little time-lapse photography. But rain, red sky and more, sailors take warn. We are expecting rain to move in, and there we have mostly overcast conditions in Hartford. So get ready, rain is moving in, and it's going to be with us through most of the day. It'll taper off by late this afternoon through tonight, and I think the Big Y backyard barbecue is going to be just fine tonight. Temperatures today only in the upper 50s and low 60s, significantly cooler than average by about 20 degrees in some towns. So grab a light jacket and grab your umbrella as you're heading out the door. Speaking of grabbing an umbrella, looks like Renee Danino has found one from 2003. Good morning to you, Renee.
It was raining the other day, and I needed to use an umbrella, and this is the only one in the entire station we could find. 2003 Mrs. Mariko's class, our #1 weatherman, Scott Haney.
Now those kids have graduated high school.
They're living their lives right now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and the umbrella still works, believe it or not. You guys, overnight construction's wrapping up by 6 a.m. I'm not seeing anything unusual for your early morning commute, and that is some good news. Now, this is a live look, Route 2 coming into our capital city from East Hartford. You're going to find a little bit of delay. They're going to be sporadic and intermittent. Here's some delays I could show you over the Bulkley Bridge. Now, I know that looks pretty bad right now, but it's going to be out of your way within the next 10 to 15 minutes, and that is heading eastbound coming at you, westbound going towards the city. That's going to be gone, like I said, next 10 to 15 minutes. If you do have to leave in the next little while, I would just say have that second cup of coffee and just give it a second. Here's a live look, both sides of 91, traveling through the Rocky Hill area, and some drive times to consider as you're headed out this morning. We're actually in really good shape. I'm Renee Danino with your Connecticut Chevy Pinpoint Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Let's check in now on that breaking news we're following this morning out of Hartford, where a homicide investigation is underway in the capital city.
Police say a man was stabbed to death on Wethersfield Avenue, and Channel 3's Eva Zamaris joins us live from the scene in Hartford with the very latest. Eva, what do we know?
Well, good morning to you both. This is still very much an active scene, an ongoing investigation. Take a look behind me right now. You can see that the police tape is up around this apartment building. The investigation is centered around the 3rd floor. Now, Hartford Police say this happened around midnight, and Hartford Police did send out a tweet around 12:30 this morning about this investigation. They say a 30-year-old man from Hartford was stabbed to death inside of this apartment building here on Wethersfield Avenue. Because the scene is inside, again, this is happening on the 3rd floor of this building. Hartford Police say they don't expect any road closures. Now, major crimes and the crime scene division are here, and they're trying to piece together exactly what led up to this stabbing. Now, it is unclear at this time if police do have a person of interest or suspect at this time. But again, you can see this is still very much an active and ongoing investigation with Hartford Police still on the scene hours later. Now, anyone with information is being encouraged to contact Hartford Police right away. I will be following this story very closely today, and we'll have updates throughout the morning. Live in Hartford, I'm Eva Zamaris, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.